Same time. Welcome to the powder room. Come on in, come on in, come on in to the powder room because you know you miss me and you don't have anything else better to do.
Hello.
I don't know which camera to look in, so I just look in mine. Like I said, welcome to the powder room. Y'all come on in here. Come on in because all of us are quarantined together. Yes, come on in. I have a special, beautiful guest joining me here tonight.
Hello.
This is Janae. Janae, would you introduce yourself to the listening audience?
Well, hello, my name is Janae. That's Shunda Milhouse. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know what that was. theH.O.U.S.E is my Facebook name. Holla at me.
I was just going to ask them, how can they get in touch with you through your social media platform?
I'm listed as theH.O.U.S.E. I'm also listed as Truportrait on Instagram. That's how you can follow my personal pages.
Okay. Janae, tell us a little bit about yourself because tonight's topic is going to be a little bit about business and a little bit about pleasure because that's what we do here in the powder room.
Hello. What you asked me?
I said, you're so busy looking at yourself. You gotta listen to the questions, baby.
Let me relax.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what brings you here, to Birmingham. And what is your overall take? Am I asking too many questions at one time?
Give me one at a time, sweetie.
Okay. Well, just tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Well, yes, again, I am from Birmingham, born and raised. Lived in Houston for about 6 years. Just came back here in August. I have a few projects that I'm working on. One is Milhouse Restorations. That is actually my LLC, in which we restore businesses' customer service through different teamwork building seminars, customer service trainings, bartender trainings, different things like that. And I also make waist beads. This is Waist by True.
Okay. And
you want me to keep going? I can keep going.
Baby, go ahead. You may not even need me, right?
No. You asked me a question. Tell you a little bit about myself.
We're conducting an interview,
Okay.
so let me interview you.
Okay,
But go ahead, sweetie.
Yes, I'll just keep that for now.
Okay, you mentioned about True Waist.
Waist You by True.
Waist You by True. Could you tell us the significance behind some of the beads? Because a lot of people think that you're just wearing beads, but there's more to it than just wearing jewelry.
Right.
What is the significance behind it?
This actually originated in Africa. So this is deep into our culture, deep into our Black history. So that's what it originated from. Most women wear them for feminine energy. There are also different types of healing stones that you can add to them. The colors symbolize things, and also the stones, the crystals. So whenever you combine those two properties, you just have a bunch of feminine energy, which is, also a sacred space because it's covering your womb.
And tell them a little bit more about your beads because you also give free consultation, right?
Yes, I do. I do free consultations. But a few of the beads that I chose, and also the placement, because they are good for weight control. So they modify your waist. If you're looking to slim down, trim down, we can do that as well. So white symbolizes new beginnings, new opportunities, truthfulness, truth speaking, positive energy, new beginnings. Yellow is happiness, joy, bliss. So different colors mean different things again. So that's just a few of them.
And it's also a ritual that she goes through once she's designing your beads, because you don't want any negative energy going into the beads that she designs. But so go through what you actually do, with some of the things that you actually do while you're making the beads.
Well, first I start off by saging the room. I'll light that and just walk around and just clearing and resetting the space wherever I'm going to create. Then I'll, sage my beads down. And before I even start making them, I make sure that I'm in a good mood. If I'm not in a good mood, I just will not make them that day. So I go ahead and do that, make sure I'm in a good place. That way I can set my intentions with the right headspace. So yes.
Right. And I know that a lot of women probably think that you have to be of a particular size to wear beads. Is that true?
No, they're for everyone. I make all sizes. If you're interested, holla at me. All sizes, they're for every woman.
And are they affordable?
Definitely. I actually have been running a few specials. I've been doing a few specials, so you can get 2 for the price of 1. Holla at me if you're interested. We'll talk.
Okay. And you have a lot of other businesses that you are venturing off into.
No.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Did you forget?
I'm listening.
You have several businesses. One, for instance, you have something called Milhouse Fairies.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about Milhouse Fairies and what was your need, what you think your need was when it comes to having this particular event.
Yes, Milhouse Fairies is actually a women's support group. It started off for women ages 25 and older because I do feel like we are responsible for what's happening in our generation. We're responsible for making sure that, we're fulfilled so that we can go contribute to other people and make sure that we're helping uplift the community instead of just being a part of it. So it's a need. Women need emotional healing. We need sisterhood. We need a counterpartner. We need somebody to help us with self-accountability. Mm-hmm. And why not go through that with another woman? Mm-hmm. We all deal with the same stuff. We're the same people.
Right. Mm-hmm. And is there an age requirement? Is there a fee?
No, it's actually free. There is no age requirement, and the workshops are free. And like I said, their therapeutic sessions is healing and also growth, and they're free.
Mm-hmm. And I have attended a couple of your sessions.
You hosted a session?
Yeah, I attended a couple of her sessions, and they're, like she said, they're very therapeutic. You feel the need to share. You're not judged. And like you said, we need that when it comes to women. We need to be able to come together and share our feelings without being judged, because all of us go through a lot of things, and yet we feel like we are judged when we share it. But this group, it makes you feel welcome. They also have outings. Mm-hmm. Could you tell us a little bit about some of the outings that you all have had?
We've gone to the shooting range. We went to a kickbox class where we were taught self-defense lessons. It was an all-women's workshop. We also did a paint party, and this was like a house set where we just combined all of our resources, pitched in a few things just to get food. We had homemade burritos. We had a hunch punch. We had snacks. We painted. We created a mirror. So we do a lot of different things together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I know a lot of things have been placed on hold because of this coronavirus. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about that a little bit as well, mm-hmm. but we're talking about business. Like I said, this segment is about business, but also pleasure. Mm-hmm. So just stay tuned with us, and we're going to put it on the table in the powder room tonight. And she has so much going on. I'm not bragging, but I do want to pat her on her back.
Mom. Oh, I'm sorry, Cleopatra. I was a mama-daughter moment.
I do want to pat her on her back, because this is what you call a strong black woman. And I don't really like putting that label on women, because we as women, we wear so many hats. But this young lady here, when she says she wants to do something, or when she sets her mind at doing something, she makes it happen, and she gets the job done. So could you tell us a little bit about Milhouse Restoration? Exactly what is that?
No, I really appreciate that compliment.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yes. Milhouse Restorations, again, is a customer service training program. I evaluate businesses. So if you have a business model that's in place, a business blueprint, I evaluate your system just to see how effective and consistent it is. All of your staff should be on one accord. Most businesses are not. And if your customer service is not up to par, I ain't coming. Mm-hmm. Why not get that up to raise your standards?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, by you being back home, mm-hmm. Birmingham is where you originated from. What have you noticed when it comes to the club atmospheres or restaurants or people in general when it comes to their business motto?
First, I feel like a lot of people who are in the seat of owning these businesses, and also the people who are just setting the tone, I don't know if they want to be business owners, but a lot of people are closed-minded when it comes to shifting the dynamic of their business. They're not professional. It's a lot of people who really don't know how to communicate effectively in order to set the example for their staff. So I do think it definitely starts with the top. A lot of people don't understand it's a trickle-down effect. It's not from the bottom to the top. It's not your employees that help make the business. If you treat them right, they'll treat your business right.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, and what is your background when it comes to customer service training? Mm-hmm. Because I noticed that, a lot of the Milhouse Restoration comes with Milhouse morale.
Right.
And what is your background when it comes to customer service?
First, I want to speak on morale.
Okay.
Because that ties into customer service. Because I do feel that morale stems into your own personal values and different things that you feel are, negative or positive, right or wrong, just knowing the difference between the two. Also being able to see from various perspectives, from the outside looking in, also the inside looking out. So if you combine morale and train everybody in order to treat people how they want to be treated, you'll just have a business success. I've been in industry for 12 years. I started off as a waitress, got developed as a bartender, management, operational management, bar management, just all of those different roles. And I was able to combine those resources and create an actual system that's effective based off of the model that I created. That makes sense.
That is wonderful. Once again, I do want to pat you on your back. Because that is a lot. You being a young female. And what's your age again? I don't know if we mentioned that.
Oh, I'm 30. I just turned 30, January 10th.
And you look fabulous.
Oh, thank you, darling.
You look fabulous.
Get it from my mama.
You know that's right.
Hello.
And like I said, I think that, you inspire me.
No, you inspire me.
That's wonderful. Yes. We inspire each other.
Yes.
And like I said, I think that it's, great that you don't just sit on your ideas. Because I think that God gives us all visions, but it's up to us what we want to do with that vision. Because you can easily sit on your vision. But when God placed something in your heart, you have to make sure it's fulfilled. So are there any other business adventures that you are currently working on? Or is your plate full?
I don't even think I can ever eat enough, if that makes sense. Because every time a thought comes up, it's just, I kind of obsess about it until I actually check something off towards that. It's just in my head, like, do it. You better do it. You better stop sitting on it. Just get something done. I'm like, damn, all right. I have to ease my own anxiety.
And I've noticed a lot of different things about you. Although you are my daughter, I noticed that you write journals. You write in your journal. You write daily thoughts or daily goals. Tell us a little bit about your journal and some of the things that you have written down as far as goals you want to reach, or have you reached some of those goals that you actually write down in the journal?
Actually, I write every day. I don't know, it's my release. So it's the first place I feel like I can just go and talk freely to myself, say whatever I need to say, and it helps me to just empty my mind and just reset. So I think it's important. I really do think people should get into writing down things and just writing down thoughts. Everybody should tap into that. But yes, I have written down goals, and even with the Milhouse restorations, I was just looking at my binder, my journal from 2018, and Milhouse restorations is literally outlined there. And I was able to go back and check off, different things that I actually worked towards. So yes, it's power in that.
And it's almost like when you speak things into existence, it happens. So imagine if you write down your thoughts. Because sometimes, even with myself, I had a thought about doing something and I was asleep and I woke up and I wrote it down. And then I'm the type of person as well, because I think that's where you get it from.
Definitely. So.
When I put my mind to doing something, I actually do it. And sometimes I have to shut my thoughts down because I can have too much going on at the same time. And that is overwhelming. And a lot of times when you venture off into business ventures, you find yourself, you feel like you're doing it by yourself. But you have to keep in mind, that's your vision.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to make things happen when it comes to that business.
You said something there. And I think that's with life too, though. When it comes to doing anything, we are literally responsible for ourselves before anybody else is. So when it comes to us just taking that initiative to do something, ain't nobody finna give you a book and say, hey, here's what you need to know. That's what you need to do.
Like it's a blueprint.
Yeah. This is the next step. Do this at 8 o'clock. Do this at 10. Nobody's doing that. You have to literally do it for yourself.
And I hear you talk a lot about adulting. Exactly. How do you feel like, how you were raised? Do you bring that into your adulting as far as how your mother raised you in her household? How do you think that helped you to be the woman that you are today?
I know that it provided me with the discipline, and I'll say that it provided me with an outline in a sense, because I was able to, one, watch you walk around and be a woman, walk around and be a mother in a separate role, walk around and be the provider, walk around and remain calm while doing this and raising 6 daughters. That is a lot. So just seeing that and seeing the calmness and seeing the different roles being able to play out and seeing that it's possible, and you're also getting things done by checking off your own to-do list with your business ventures.
Right.
Okay.
Well, can you pat me on my back?
Oh, girl, definitely.
Thank you.
And that creates discipline, and like I said, just knowing that, doing certain things. Look at me. I'm still patting
you. Still patting? I feel it, baby. Thank you.
I'm so weak. But yeah, that's discipline.
And we all need that reassurance sometimes. Not that we want someone to boast and brag about what it is that we're doing, but you want someone to say, you are really doing a good job.
Yeah, that's important.
That is important.
That's very important. And it should be a part of everybody's daily routine. If nobody's giving it to you, that's why you need to write it yourself. Oh, you're doing a great job. Good job, Janae. Even physical pats on the back throughout the day, those help. I'm going to pat myself on the back. You better start patting yourself on the back.
Baby.
I'm trying to tell you.
And I'm not trying to brag on her, because it's not enough time in this particular show to brag about her. Because not only does she do all of these things, meditation, she also does yoga. So if you go on her page, you would be inspired yourself when it comes to some of the things that she is doing. Because she even invites me into some of her sessions. But I think that has to be, that's a mindset. That has to be something that you want to do. You can't push a person to do things that you want them to do. They have to have a mindset to do it themselves. When it comes to, staying in shape and all these type of things, she does her daily walk. She does her, workouts. She goes and have her little quiet time, and all of us need our quiet space, and she makes sure she has her quiet space. I don't care what is going on around her. She's gonna have. Let me brag, girl. Let me brag on you. She's gonna have her quiet space. And all of us need that, especially in the times that we are living in today.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any questions on your page? Because I can't.
I do. I don't know. Let's see. So this is your beautiful mother and where you get your gorgeous looks from.
Thank you.
I should say, hey, family. Hello. We just got some hey, ladies.
Hi there.
Thank you, Asha. Just don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
Who said that?
Jay Burns.
And Latanya over here said, it's great to encourage one another. Great, ladies. Thank you so much. And I know that we talk every day.
Okay.
Even when you were living in Houston, we talk every day. And that's just the type of relationship that I have with my girls. We talk. So when you came back home, what were some of the things that you noticed about Birmingham, Alabama?
Birmingham is stuck in time. And I really feel like Birmingham needs to just close.
Well, we closed right now because of quarantine. How closed do we need to be?
Yeah, we closed right now, but I'm saying, and listen to me when I say this, I say close from just being Birmingham so we can combine with some other cities and other places so that the exposure can be broadened up for Birmingham.
So we need to merge cities.
Yes, Birmingham alone is not strong enough to grow. It needs exposure. Birmingham needs some help because the businesses and stuff, and the people needs attitudes, and just everybody walking around just doing the same thing they were doing 10 years ago. It's unacceptable. It's like walking zombies. Nobody's growing.
So are you saying Birmingham is the South? So are you saying that Birmingham has no Southern hospitality?
It definitely,
because that's what most Southern states are known for, their hospitality.
It definitely does, and I feel like it's home. It's everybody knows everybody. But at the same time, I do feel like it's a place where you want to just probably get ducked off somewhere and just be in the house, with your family and just doing countryside type stuff. But as far as like trying to party and trying to have concerts and trying to, do other stuff, Birmingham mindset ain't really ready for all that.
Wow.
That makes sense? Because they ain't really seen, they not exposed to nothing. So they don't know how to act.
Wow. So you think, are you saying Birmingham as a whole or particular people when it comes to it? Is it an age thing or it's just?
I think it's an age thing, but at the same time, it's 70 and 80-year-olds and 60-year-olds still not talking about nothing. It's just like that's what it is. It's just what it is. That's all they want it to be. Mm-hmm. Somebody said they have to disagree.
Mm-hmm. What did he say?
I told him to disagree with you. We're not willing to change in the city of Birmingham. That's why we're not developing as a city. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, I think that Birmingham is even trying to build a stadium. Mm-hmm. Because Birmingham is known for football, Roll Tide, War Eagle, all that stuff. Birmingham is known for football. Mm-hmm. So I think that they even tried to bring an entertainment district downtown Birmingham, but I don't think it's successful as they wanted it to be. Mm-hmm. Because like you said, they need to merge cities. Because Brighton, Alabama, I think that they have their own mayor. Mm-hmm. Why do y'all have your own mayor and it's such a small city?
Really?
Fairfield is it's almost like a ghost town. Western Hill Mall and all those places, they have closed down.
I don't even go over there.
Because they don't have the resources. Mm-hmm. Because like you said, if Birmingham was to merge with all those small cities, we can thrive economically.
Yeah, but we gotta do something with our mentality first, then open that up. Because they're trying to open it up now through gentrification. Mm-hmm. By bringing in all of these fancy things in communities for people who can't even afford the stuff that's around them.
Right.
Like why bring up the community if the people not being brought up first?
Exactly. And what is the first step as far as bringing people up to par when it comes to all of these things?
Like you said, people have to be willing and wanting more. They have to want to do better. They have to want to grow and want to see other things. If they're not ready for that, hopefully they just find the right influences and mentors to, help pull some of that out of them. But they have to also want that. Mm-hmm. They have to want to grow.
But as you can see, some cities and some people feel as though if it's not broke, why fix it? If it's not broke, why try to fix it? Mm-hmm. In other words.
That's exactly what I've heard. And that's why I say Birmingham stuck. I've heard that. Mm-hmm. I've reached out to a few businesses. Oh no, we good. I'm gonna just I don't even want to be here every day. I'm like, why do you have this business? It's unacceptable. Mm-hmm. No, this people money.
And as far as you've even come in when it comes to Milhouse restoration and brought in uniforms to some of the waitresses. Because if you go to some of these clubs, you don't even know who works there. Because a lot of these business owners don't put their waitresses in uniforms. So you've even implemented that within your consultation as well. You provide you provide what is it? Customer training. Mm-hmm. You also casting calls and things like that. Did you mention that?
I spoke on it a little bit.
Okay.
But it does casting call. I do customized casting calls. So I do hand recruits. If your business is looking for new hires, I also train those new hires. I can create a business blueprint, a training system, so that all of your employees will get trained on the exact same system. Weekly specials, weekly promotions, anything. If you're looking to open a business, I can consult you on the steps that you should take on what you need to get done in order to get that business started.
Mm-hmm. And first of all, once again, this is going to be my last time saying this. Mm-hmm. I'm not just bragging because she's my daughter. She gets the... Girl, let me brag on you. No, she gets the job done. And the fact that we are quarantined, so to speak, right now, is still not too late for you to get your job up to par. You can contact her, inbox her. You can have a phone consultation. Because me, myself, I'm not sitting across the table with no one and conduct business right now. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I'm not conducting, face-to-face business. So they can reach out to you on social media and try to get, dates set up and try to schedule some appointments with you because it's so much needed in Birmingham.
And I want to help. This is my city.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to do a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. And girl, your waistline is snatched.
No, ma'am.
Baby, your waistline is snatched. It has gotten smaller. It's snatched.
I think that's what happens when you lose weight and not eating and stuff too.
Baby, when we get off this live, I want you to give me some waist beads around my waist because, like we mentioned, size does not matter when it comes to the weight anyway.
And just the way that it's going to make you feel walking around with your beads on, it's just like, ooh, just feminine.
Yeah.
It's sexy. It's a feeling.
But like I said we were going to talk about business, but we also want to talk about pleasure. But I want to talk about this coronavirus that has, this epidemic that has taken over the world right now. This is something out of a movie. This is almost like one of those sci-fi movies that's not real. Where are the damn dragons? Where are the dragons? Because this is seemed like a sci-fi movie that is not real. What is your take on the coronavirus and the state that we are in right now?
I actually feel that we need to literally just stop, reel it in, and take this time to really look at what's happening. Because I do feel like it's a virus going around. That's the reality of the situation. We can't do nothing about it, but sit still and stay where we at and try to build from there. So I think that we need to use this time to do other things instead of keep feeding into the coronavirus. Okay, now that we know that it's here, we got a date. Find us something to do in the meantime. It's here.
Well, wait a minute. Let me pause because, wait a minute. Just to be careful. Wait a minute, here. You just don't know. You just don't know because I am constantly washing my hands. Because, the mayor of Birmingham, he had an interview on this radio station. And he was pretty much saying that, people should not panic, which is true. But he also encouraged people to get out, exercise, walk in the parks, ride a bike, even go to some of the parks, get on the swings, but use your sanitizing lotion, sanitizing stuff here. Whatever you feel comfortable with, you do it. But I'm not comfortable right now because we do not know where this virus, we know it supposedly originated from China. And our dumb president said this is a China virus.
A Chinese virus?
He said a Chinese virus. And that is a racist comment. We already know where this virus originated from, but we don't know how it's contracted. We don't know if it's about a touch. We don't know if it's saliva. We don't know if it's airborne because the pollen outside is extra thick.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
I ain't tripping.
No, you're not tripping.
I took a few pictures on my phone. I'm like, I can lean down sideways and then see it a full strip straight.
Yes. Now the pollen, along with this coronavirus, I've always been a homebody. I don't mind, staying at home because everybody got those corona lips to me.
Oh, girl.
You got the damn corona lips, and everybody's looking suspicious. I
was going to actually see if you wanted to go to the park.
No, we can run up and down some stairs somewhere.
I think we should go to the park.
Maybe we go to the park. Someone said that the coronavirus cannot live on heat when it's hot. How hot do you have to be? Because I'm sweating now sitting up under these makeup lights. So how hot do you have to be for the coronavirus not to affect you?
I don't know nothing about it.
And listen, I'm sure everyone that goes to doctor's appointments, you may have received a phone call from your doctor saying that all appointments are canceled. You cannot go into the emergency room unless it's an emergency. Unless your ass is almost stop breathing. Don't go to the emergency room if you're still breathing.
No.
Yes, because it is that serious. You know, people are not taking this as serious as it should be taken. You know?
That's what I was wondering, because I feel real calm.
You feel calm?
I'm very calm. I'm like, I don't know if I'm too calm or what, but I mean, life goes on. I just feel like life goes on. It doesn't stop right here. Because even if, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, it does fade out in the next few weeks. Are we prepared for that?
And Tanya said it's stated that it's contracted from an infected person breathing in the same space, like airborne. And that's what I said. Heat is not a factor. It is not an airborne virus. See, everyone has their own opinion about how it's contracted. So if everyone has their own opinion, that means no one actually knows.
Point taken.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. So go mind your business. Let them figure out what it's about to be instead of us keep jumping into that and just feeding into it. We know it exists now. Let them handle that. Go mind your business. Because we just put it in our heads. Go find you something to do. Go play with your family.
But I do advise people, if you have a low immune system, to take heed to what's being said. You have a comment over here?
Timon said we really not supposed to be sitting this close. Oh, no. Hello? Hello.
Baby, she came out of the poo nanny, so she's straight.
No, am I quarantined for
you? You quarantined from birth.
No.
No, you good from birth, baby.
Let's see. Human and heat viruses don't do well, but they don't know much about this man-made virus.
If we don't have any scientists on this live, don't nobody know. I can contract through the air, but it's not airborne. Like I said, if we don't have any scientists that have factual proof, we just don't know.
What's the symptoms?
They said the symptoms is short of breath, hot, cold flashes. It's almost like flu-like symptoms, but it doesn't go away. Someone said that it's painful.
No.
Yeah. Who wants to take a chance? Because in Jefferson County, I think it's almost like 50 people that have contracted the virus. Some people have even died from this virus. Gardendale has shut down. Gardendale is a city that did not want a lot of black people there anyway. So Gardendale has shut down starting at 9 o'clock. I don't know what shut down mean.
All businesses are closed.
All businesses closed.
Until April 1st, I believe.
And when I went to Walmart over here in Homewood, there was a gym open.
It's a gym open right here by Walmart.
That's what I'm saying.
The same one?
I just said
you just said that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the gym is open.
Yeah, it is open.
I would think sweat.
Gyms are nasty.
Yeah, gyms are nasty. Everything is pretty much nasty, especially if you have to touch, something to go in and out.
Especially when you think about it. When you really think about just everything, I try not to think about so much stuff. As soon as it's just the way the mind works. I try not to think about it. Reaching for something, all I can see is just germs. Everything you touch. People nasty.
But think about the small businesses that have been impacted by this virus. They have been shut down. Some businesses was trying to ensure people that we are safe here. They had all kind of sanitizing stuff out. They had Lysol. But once the health department gets involved, you have to close down.
Ari said all gyms will close tomorrow at 5.
See, what's going to happen, I've been in the house, it seemed like a week. That was before the coronavirus attack. What's going to happen is we're going to have some fat asses because we just sitting there eating, or we're going to have some skinny asses because they can't afford food. This is serious. They need to give out emergency food stamps.
Everybody.
They need to give out a stimulus package, which the president has spoke on giving out stimulus checks. Some of these niggers, I'm going to use that word, have already, that's something you don't know. See, you don't do social media. So some of these niggers have already spent their $1,000 and they have not even received a stimulus check. But I think you have to keep in mind, you have to be a working citizen, or you have to receive some sort of disability to even qualify for a stimulus package. Okay?
That's what I'm saying. If everybody just took this time, I already said I love staying home. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you.
Low key, it's kind of like a vacation that we just got on the low. So I think we probably need to shift what we're thinking about it. It's something going on outside. But stay home and mind your business and get some shit done. Like, you can literally do so much during this time.
What you got to do, girl?
I'm saying I'm going to make some more beads. You can just get into your craft. If you wrote something and you knew you needed to get it done, if you walking past the damn laundry every day and you know that you don't like the way the laundry room look, go ahead and reorganize it.
Handle it, boo.
I
feel you,
though. You
though.
see what I'm saying? Just go and get some stuff done, because that's where my piece is. Making when stuff is done and just clean and organized, and I can just sit and watch a movie or let a movie watch me. I'm good.
And you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow or next week, since I got so much time on my hand. I'm gonna get rid of some of those clothes that I have.
Go ahead and just detox.
Because this is a different type body now.
Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me.
No, I'm saying I agree, because there's clothes in there that I want to get rid of.
Yeah.
That they ain't even me no more.
Yeah, it's a different type of body now, because you have a lot of shoes that you are getting rid of now, because she has some shoes in there. The heel is about this big.
Just unacceptable.
She can't get down like that no more. Although she's a young 30, them legs, them knees, and them ankles are saying something else when she put on those shoes.
I ain't even trying to get down like that. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh no, ma'am. Go sit it. Go home.
Because you know what? I used to be able to get down in some heels, drop it like it's low. But baby, now I can't get up.
No, ma'am.
If I dropped it, it's gonna stay there.
No, I can't.
Excuse me, we're live.
I can't drop it.
Okay, we live. Go ahead on, girl.
I can't drop it with no heels on. I tried, and I don't understand. So I get the stripper shout outs.
I'm gonna cook when I get through. Be quiet.
Hello.
Dang. That's what I'm saying. We're going to have to get some type of schedule going on here, because we would sit around here and pretty much eat like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Kenny G said, I swear you sound like me.
Who sound like you, girl?
I guess I sound like him when I said what I said. Jay, you almost got snatched. Mama gave you that look. Man, she was about to snatch me. I tell everybody to just mind his or her business and start your own, or whatever it takes to stay busy. Come on, Kenny. That's what's happening right now. I feel like, honestly, Mama, Cleopatra.
Gary, please don't go there with me, Gary. You don't want to see me right now, because I will cough on your ass.
No,
okay?
Ma'am.
Don't do it. Yeah. But it's all good. It's all good.
Hello.
But like I said, back to some of these small businesses.
Hello.
What's going on?
I think I was in the middle of a whole sentence.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, sweetie.
A whole
So
one.
we're no longer doing interviews. We just getting down talking.
No, we were talking about something.
Go ahead.
And then,
because I'm sure you forgot what you were saying. Go ahead. You got it.
No, I read what he said about somebody minding their business right now, and that just makes so much sense.
Right.
It's like everybody getting what they wanted, the time to actually be off and be home to get some stuff done. We complain about going to work.
Right.
You complain about being out there, wanting to be at home, not having enough time to spend with your kids. You got time now.
Exactly.
Take it to your advantage.
Because we trip all the time, because the days go by so fast. Because typically, I wash on Sundays. Sundays have gone around so damn fast till I don't even have any clothes to wash, because the week has gone by so fast.
The days are repeating themselves.
But like I said, back to these small businesses, a lot of people that was their livelihood. You know, these small businesses. And some of these DJs and some of these performers, you know, they are out of work. What I would suggest to some of you singers out here, go live. Put up a cash app so they can cash app you, you know, give you a few dollars. You know, a little goes a long way. You know, anything can help. You know, people are in dire need right now because a lot of people are working for private sectors. So the fact that they're no longer working, it's like I said, it's tough out here. But do you have anything else to say speak on about this coronavirus that's going on? This epidemic?
I think we should go play softball, play kickball. You don't want to go play?
I'm down.
For real? You gonna have on your mask?
Hell yeah, and gloves. I might have on a whole sweatsuit. Make it happen.
That's all I got.
But let's move on because, like I said, we're talking about business, and we're talking about the current state, and we're also going to talk about pleasure. It's killing them to be at home and can't club. Everybody's not about clubbing. You know, sometimes when you speak things into existence, it happens. Because a lot of you, when you go to work, you say, I wish I was home. I don't want to be here. Now you got your wish. What
you gonna do about it?
But let me just wrap this up with this last little segment. I want to know the fact that you are single, you got it going on, you don't have any children. What's going on?
No, ma'am.
What's going on? Because I need some more grandkids. I have 7 grandkids. I need some more.
7. Let me see. 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yeah, I need some more grandkids. So what's going on?
No.
You know, the biological clock is ticking, and I'm not putting any pressure on you about that, but I want to know what's going on. Because we put a lot of time and thought into business. What are we going to do about our personal life? We have to put just as much time and thought into our personal lives to make some stuff pop off. What's popping off? Come on. Take me
wow.
You got it.
Whoa. I actually feel like I have been poured into my personal life so that I can attract the right partner. Because I don't just want anybody. I was just writing it down earlier about how I've learned so much, and I thank my exes. Oh my God, amen.
You better say it.
I didn't know before the lessons. I feel like I was repeating certain things, didn't know exactly what was happening. But now that I've been able to dissect that and actually look back and reflect, I know what to look for now. So I feel like I've needed this time to be single in order for me to grow alone. That way I can know what to contribute. So I can be the best wife that I can be for you. And I can be, you know, just in a healthy headspace in order to cater to him as well as my children. I don't know what I would have had to give to, you know, a husband or kids 10 years ago, or I'll even say last year.
And I know
maybe it's time.
Right. None of this was planned. You probably did not think I was going to come at you like this, but it's very rare. That I have you in the powder room. No, and I'm going to take advantage of every minute that I have with you.
No, ma'am.
Yes, I am. Because, like most women, do you feel as though you attract the same type of man? Well, let me put it like this. Do you think that you are who you attract, or you create who you attract?
I feel like you attract where you currently are, in a sense. It may not be physically, it may not be, you know, financially, it may be emotionally. You can track where you are. In some sense, yeah. Okay.
Back it up.
Hello.
First of all, you have a tribe.
I do.
If I see a man, if I'm in the excuse me.
I can't see.
If I'm in the grocery store and I see a man, I will say, that's Janae.
No, ma'am.
That's Janae type.
You don't know my type.
She has a type. All of them look the same. All of them look the same. So, do you still have that particular look that you go after, or have you evolved?
I feel like I attract a certain type as well, you know, so that just happens by default. But I think my type not even my type no more, because I don't even know if I like the ass, you know.
Because I have never seen you with a light-skinned dude.
I've had a light-skinned guy before, girlfriend.
Okay. I have not personally ever seen you with a light-skinned man.
Ain't nothing like a chocolate brother, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't discriminate. I just like what I like at this point.
You like what you like? Mm-hmm.
I think everybody just like what they like.
And I think it's so important that you take time out to, you know, wait on what's meant for you. Because if you're talking about reproducing,
mm-hmm.
you're distracting me.
No, I have. Okay.
Okay, if you're talking about reproducing,
yes,
you want your children to have certain qualities in that man.
mm-hmm.
You know, you don't want to just be out there and just laying down with someone and then decide, okay, I'm pregnant now. This is what it is.
Definitely.
But the fact that you don't have any kids right now is good that you take time, and you have to pretty much what is it I'm looking for when you're meeting someone?
Not have a checklist. Be open-minded.
Oh, that's a good point, but I wasn't thinking of that. Interview. You pretty much have to interview, you know, folks. Just like when you go to a sperm bank, they have all of the characteristics of this sperm. And when a person go into this sperm bank, they can say, okay, I want a child with blue eyes. I want a child that's, you know, the father is certain height, certain size, certain things like that. So it's almost like a sperm bank that you have to sit and interview this person to see what characteristics that they have that you want to see in your child.
Yeah. But I don't feel that I know looks aren't everything either, you know? So it's more so the characteristics of a man that I'm looking for at this point. I'm not just looking for you to be physically fine. I would love to be. It's important to be attracted to somebody because I want to just sit and just stare at you, you know? I want you to stare at me.
Well, baby, wait, hold up now. Don't stare too long. I might get your ass pregnant.
Oh, wait, hello?
It's been a minute.
Hello?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like to look at my man, and I like him to look at me.
Right.
So that physical attraction is definitely something that's at the top of the list. That's the first thing that we're attracted to. But I'm more so interested in the quality of the man, you know? What type of man is he? The morale of the man.
And let's just say this. When it comes to certain things that you look for in a man, what's on the top of your list?
I'll say fatherly. And the reason why I say fatherly is because that can be a man that is determined, a man that knows how to look out for his family, who knows how to care for other people, who knows how to lead, who knows how to provide, you know, just the full category of what a man should be able to do, like just fatherly. He can empower, he can, you know, enhance, he teaches, like all of those different things. A fatherly figure.
I think that's very important as well. Gary, I'm gonna say one more thing to you. I have makeup lights over my head, so that's why I'm hot.
No, how is this scary?
I'm gonna get ready. He has a problem with me every time he come on live. I'm gonna get ready to cough on his ass.
Gary, do we need to speak? I'll play by this one.
I know, girl. You better tell him.
Hello.
But another thing that I found, I'm attracted to a certain type of man. And, you know, I think that the type of men that you attract sometimes are attracted to me and vice versa. Have you found that to be the case? It will be the case since you're here. You had a variety of things to look for and attract in Houston. You're in Birmingham now, where the pickings are small.
That is interesting.
It is. You know, the city that you came from were, you know, it was bigger, larger, versus being here in Birmingham, you know, where it's not that much of a variety.
And let me break that down too, because when I say fatherly, I don't mean in age. I mean in the person.
I understand wisdom.
Yeah, a wise young man. a hustling man. Get stuff done by any means, you know? Yeah.
So it's not necessarily about looks.
No.
It's about the entire package.
The entire package and how you treat me. Respect. It's everything.
And it's the little things that count. And I try to tell, people that even when we're having our live conversations, when you're invited over to a young lady's house, you bring something. It doesn't have to be something fancy. It's just a thought that you're putting in to it. You're showing her that, hey, I'm different from the rest. Because sometimes you have to set yourself apart from the rest because the pickings are slim. You know what I'm saying?
I have an issue. You asked me why am I single or what's going on. I don't really meet. This ain't for me to say, hey, holla at me, slide in my DMs either.
They don't do that anyway. But go ahead.
But yeah, I don't really meet people.
You don't meet
I'm
people?
like, where do you meet people?
You know where you meet people? When it's unexpected.
I think so. Because of a few people, the last few people I'll say that I have dated, that's how it was. It wasn't a planned interaction. It just happened.
You may meet someone when you're getting ready to go, to the mailbox. Or when I met my kid's father, I took out the trash, and he was there. I should have kept that. Wait a minute, that's another show.
No, ma'am.
That's another show.
I like that better though. It's natural chemistry.
Yeah,
it just happened organically.
And then sometimes when you meet someone, you're not all glammed up. Like if you're going to the grocery store. That's when you meet someone when you're in your natural element. And that's when you want to be appreciated when someone approaches you when you're at your natural state.
Exactly.
Because that connection is genuine. They're not meeting you when you are glammed up and lip gloss popping.
You'll bring me the lip gloss off the table.
Yes.
There you go now.
Can you read some of your comments?
Let's see. Mama finna make them shoot they shot, friend. Make us all stronger. Mama is a queen. That's your twin. I should say we need to screen them. Discernment. Somebody said, a me kind of man. Friendly speaking, elderly. I am more attracted to Mom, Jay. Shit, that's cool.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's cool.
But ain't no problem. Let me say this as well. Don't try to meet someone when you're broken. That man does not need all of that shit that you got going on. Leave that man alone, ladies. If you're broken, leave that man alone. It's not time for you to meet someone. While we're being quarantined right now, it's time for you to work on self. And I had to look in the mirror and tell myself that sometimes, I had to look in the mirror and tell myself that because I was broken. I was looking for a particular type of man. I no longer look for a particular type of man. I wait for that man to find me. You know what I'm saying? We go out there thinking that, the grass is green on the other side, which I did in my last powder room. It's not green on the other side, baby. It still needs maintaining. It still needs watering, meaning that it needs to have love poured into it. So pull back and work on self. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot of broken folks out there trying to date. You're not ready to date. And you're damn sure not ready to mate. Trying to tell you.
Just having broken kids. That's all they're doing is just creating a whole new generation of brokenness. But that's why I'm single. I'm waiting on him to find me. While I'm still finding who I am, he gonna find me in the meantime. You
want to be, you have to be joyful when you're around someone. You want that person, once you're around him, he wants to, he don't want to bring you home. That's just how much joy you bring into his life.
He said, y'all just don't know. I'm tuned in, barbecuing, sipping my cold one, enjoying myself, minding my business, loving this energy y'all giving. Almost forgot about what's going on, really.
Well, hell, we might need to put up a tip jar.
Hello.
I might need to put a tip jar. Cash App, $ LOVING it 6.
No, Mom. That's Kennedy the barber. He said tell you this Kennedy the barber too.
Okay. How you doing, sweetie?
That's a link.
But like I said,
Oh, somebody said they found you. Yeah, that's your husband?
girl, you know that's Gary talking shit. I'm finna cough on his ass in a minute. But anyway, like I said, let me go into this as well. I don't know which camera to look at. A lot of people are married and you're not happy. Let me tell you why you're not happy. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you why you're not happy. Because you're with someone that you're not supposed to be with. You hear what I'm saying, Janae? You're wondering why you arguing and this person is cheating on you and things like that. First of all, he wasn't ready to marry you. Society puts a lot of pressure on us when it comes to marrying someone. You feel as though you're not whole when you're not married. That's not the case.
You have to be a whole person before you go to that marriage. Because if you go to that person halfway then you're going to expect them to fulfill all of your needs. And then you're going to just end up more and more sad because they're not giving to you what you thought they should have. You got to get that to you.
And you know what else too? A lot of people, it's a business.
It's a partner. Yep, it is.
It's a business, more so than a partnership.
I understand that now. I
didn't understand now?
I used to didn't.
You used to didn't?
I used to didn't understand.
No. What you didn't understand?
How people used to say that marriage is like a business partnership. It's a business relationship more than just love. Like you can't just survive on love alone. I understand that now.
No.
Yeah, I think yes. Because I feel like in the place that I am, at this point, I kind of need somebody to come and be equally adding something to the table, you know? Especially if I'm trying to get stuff done. I need you to help me get stuff done while you're getting the stuff done too. So we can just not have to worry about getting anything done and just be free. Help me.
So you don't want someone to come in that's already built. You want to come in and you want to build together. You don't want someone to already come in already built up. Meaning they don't need you to add to anything because they already got it.
Oh no, that's fine. I want an established man, and that can be you establishing knowing where you headed, already be where you've headed.
Right.
At least know where you're going.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. But if you don't know where you're going at all, I'm not trying to build you up from all the way there. But if you have an idea, okay, cool. We can work on, I'm going to continue to mind my business while you're minding your business. And if it's meant for us to work out, it's just going to happen. But an established man ain't nothing more attractive than somebody that's just grounded and know what they got going on.
I understand.
Know where they stand, emotionally.
Because to me, at the age that I am now, I don't want to meet someone that says, I want to build. You should already, as a man of a particular age, be already built. So you don't need a woman to come build with you. You need her to come in and add to what you already have built. It's just like when someone says, what are you bringing to the table? I'm bringing that table and I need you to have those legs to support what already is there. To add to that table. The centerpiece, the plates, the silverware, the napkins. You're adding to the stability of that table.
And I'm glad you said that. Because it makes so much sense to not just bring your body, pull up a chair, and then
your ass just ready to eat.
And eat.
Yeah.
So you ain't bring no napkins, no forks, no plates, no water, no none of the food. You ain't bring nothing to the table.
He didn't even bring a damn appetizer.
That's what I'm saying. You're just coming to the table.
Coming to the table.
No, I'm not gonna. No.
Coming to the table, ready to wipe his damn mouth, and he ain't brought nothing. And it does not always have to be financial.
Yeah.
You can bring so much to the table, and that's what I don't understand. That's what I don't like about when people say, "What are you bringing to the table?" It doesn't have to be financial. You can bring something to the table that I'm lacking, that I need help in. That's what I'm talking about.
And for me, that can be conversation.
Oh, exactly.
So I'm needing right now more than anything. It's not financial help from a man per se. I'll appreciate the hope you're having a good day.
Support.
You know, hope you go do this today. You know, hope your day is better. I need that
encouragement
from a man at this point. That's more important than anything. The check-ins, but just making sure that you're good. It don't have to be every day.
Right. And fellas, y'all have to realize too, every woman is not after what she can get from you. Every woman is not trying to eat off of your table, off your plate. And I know a lot of guys say that, you know, all women want to do is use a man to get what she wants. Every woman is not, you know, after what she can get. Because I've turned down plenty of lunch and dinner dates because I'm just not interested.
Trips.
And I'm not going to sit across the table and to pretend that I'm interested just to eat on these crab legs. Although they're good, they hella good. I'm not going to, it's not even worth the crab leg and the shrimp. I said it like that. It's not even worth it to sit across the table to be with someone that you don't want to be with.
Yeah, I might just eat noodles that night. Because I don't even want to do you like that. It's not that important to me to just come out and waste your time. It's my time.
No, that should be so hurtful for a woman to use a man for a meal.
Yeah. I just eat some noodles. Be okay with it.
Yeah. Anything else on your life, baby?
Let's see. By the way, somebody sent you a heart. You guys look so much alike. True, some people marry so the other person can provide for them. Building stronger together, and you'll both know where you came from.
Please don't make that fall.
Oh, girl, right? Ooh. Gary said, "Cough on me, babe. I'm ready to die. I don't need you at my table. I prepared my table for me." But that's the thing, though, Ma. I think Cleopatra. I feel like a lot of people feel like they prepare their tables for themselves, but they don't want to share it with you. If you eating by yourself, that ain't no damn fun.
If you want to eat at the table by yourself, remove the other chairs and sit there by yourself.
Get your TV tray.
Yeah, stop trying to invite everybody to your table, because to me, what that's saying is that you're not ready to commit. So stop inviting everybody to your table and sit there by yourself. Hello.
You read that? Some men want to bring their appetites. We all hungry, meaning have drive. But we women need stability, security, and sustainability from a man.
But you have to realize too, sweet tea, everyone is not looking for a helpmate, however you want to word it. Everybody's not looking for that. You know, some men are looking for that 50-50 chick. Because this is what I say about the 50-50 woman or the 50-50 relationship. How far you want to go with this 50-50? You're driving, you pull up to the gas station, I get out and pump and pay. How far you want to take this equality? I don't believe in a 50-50 relationship because I'm a traditional woman and I'm not pumping shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't believe in that either.
Because it's not equal. I don't know why people say it's 50-50. You know, because first of all, you're going to count my pockets. Because you're going to say, damn, you got extra money? You need to pay another bill. You don't have nothing to do with that. You agreed that we're paying 50-50. I'm paying the light bill, the gas bill, and the mortgage. You're paying the car notes, you know, this and this and that. You know, once we agree to that, that's the way it is. Don't worry about what's in my cookie jar. I'm saving for a rainy day.
Just imagine him saying to you, though, oh, that extra $50 that we didn't spend the other day that you didn't put in on that bill, you can go on and just pay the like, just imagine somebody saying this to you.
That's a sucker.
You see what I'm saying? Like, ugh. What that would do to our chemistry for that moment.
But see, that's stuff you have to know, you know, in the beginning. That's who you have to know who you're dealing with. You know, because we oftentimes ignore what's right in front of us because we're so eager to be in a relationship. We don't want to be alone. So we're going to ignore the fact that when you went to the restaurant, he told the waitress, separate tickets. What? We gonna ignore that because we want to see this man again. That's just how eager some of us are. But you saw in the beginning when you went out with him, he asked for separate tickets. So you already knew what type of man he was or what type of woman she was. You took her out to the restaurant and she didn't even offer to leave a tip, which she doesn't have to, but it's just a thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
ignored some red flags before, too. I've been that dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, but we learn.
Not no more.
Live to learn. Learn. But anything else?
No.
Well, it's that time. I have to go in here prepare, dinner. I think I'm going to make tacos tonight. What is tonight? Is it Thursday?
I don't know.
I think it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go in here and whip up a little tacos. Watch a little movie because there is nothing else to do. And I think that, although we can't see each other, I'm blessed that I don't have a boo right now because I couldn't take it. We would have to live stream one another because everyone's lips look like Corona to me right now.
Not live stream.
Yeah, we have to
So
live stream.
you wouldn't want to be closed in with your boo?
I don't know.
If I had a boo, I'd be trapped in with him right now.
You'd be trapped in the wind.
We're gonna be in the house together.
No, I don't want that type of relationship because at some point you're gonna get tired of each other.
I get that, but close down to the city.
Wait a minute. If I'm gonna be quarantined with someone, you my man. You're not just my boo.
That's what I'm saying.
I can deal with a quarantine man, but not a quarantine boo.
Not that.
Get your ass on in another room somewhere.
Yeah.
But once again, I want to thank my beautiful daughter, my inspiration,
No, ma'am.
my sweet thing,
No, ma'am.
Janae, for joining me in the powder room. Corona. So, okay. Thank you.
Wow.
That was a joke.
Wipe me off?
That was a jokey joke. So thank you so much for joining me here in the powder room. I want Janae's friends, please join me. I do this all the time. This is what I call the powder room. This is where I come in and I talk to you about relationships or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But as I say all the time, see you later.
Hello.